Since 2001, 50,000 people from around the world attended Next Generation events in 160 cities hosted by over 70 volunteer committees. On July 30th, they will come together at the W Midtown Atlanta to experience ICSC's second annual Next Generation Conference. Tonight, you'll hear firsthand from the movers and shakers that shape the future of the shopping center industry.
I think the Next Generation is one of the most important things that ICSC does.
So what is Next Gen really?
I think it's great for networking, education, mentoring.
Education, networking.
Including mentoring and networking.
Education, networking, and mentorship are crucial to everyone's career.
Every Next Gen event that I've ever been to has also been a lot of fun, and it's important to have fun, but I think that I feel that every person who goes to these events takes away, like I said, education. They take away, maybe they meet a mentor, maybe they meet somebody new, and they meet new relationships, and at the same time has fun. So that's a great combination. Can't lose with that.
Okay. Well, what kind of opportunities does Next Gen provide?
What Next Gen provides for people is an opportunity to make relationships, new relationships, people who are more experienced than them in the industry, people who are their contemporaries, and that's a great opportunity for them to do that.
Building relationships is about building relationships early in your career and continuing them throughout.
Being involved in the Next Generation and ICSC has been absolutely invaluable to my career, and not only has it bolstered my network, but from a business standpoint, but it's also created lifelong friendships and opportunities far beyond what I could ever imagine my career could have taken me.
That's all well and good, but what makes Next Generation different from other ICSC conferences?
Whenever I've gone to national conferences, I've learned, whether it's been a law conference or the New York conference or the Las Vegas conference, I'm always learning about what people are doing in other parts of the country. And for the Next Generation folks, some of whom aren't able to go to some of the national conferences because they're more junior in their organizations, this is a great opportunity to get out there and see what folks are doing from around the country.
Bringing in the Next Generation members from across the country into one centralized location is just a tremendous opportunity to not only build your network, foster those relationships, and actually learn how people are operating in the retail real estate industry throughout the country.
You can't get that necessarily at just a regional show. And you're there with every other Next Gener across the country that's passionate, motivated, and most likely is the lead deal maker in their market. It's a tremendous opportunity to build a national network.
Building these relationships is vital to everybody's career, and I think Next Gen fosters that for a whole group of people in a way that wouldn't happen within the regular ICSC structure.
Many ways to get involved within ICSC and the Next Gen program, and the conference is a great start.
Interesting. What's going to be the big draw at this year's conference?
Executive boardroom sessions of the National Next Gen Conference. It's an opportunity to, again, be able to reach out and meet top-level executives that are willing to lend a hand for the younger members of our industry and teaching us the ropes.
And when you take into consideration the networking factor of the people like Charlie Hendon, like the president of Jones Lang LaSalle, like the president of Equity One.
We had an opportunity to meet the head of General Growth and the opportunity to have a one-on-one conversation with the head of Kimco, which I wouldn't have otherwise had.
Like Sandeep of GGP, who came last year and was one of our keynote speakers. You can't get that necessarily at just a regional show.
My expectation of the upcoming ICSC Next Generation Conference is that it'll really take my career to the next level. I really want to expand my relationship base, get to know people beyond just the state of Florida and the Southeast, and know people across the country.
So am I Next Gen?
When I talk about Next Generation, I don't talk about people in their 20s. I don't talk about people who are just new to the industry. I talk about people who want to re-hone the topics. They want to re-hone and re-engage with what is relevant in today's industry, because that's what Next Generation is. Next Generation is all about, especially this conference, educating people as to today's relevant topics.
Maybe I should go to the Next Gen conference.
I think everyone should go. I mean, if you're a senior person in the industry, you should go to figure out where the new talent is, what the new people are doing. It's a very exciting place. There's people, like I said, who really care about being there and learning new things.
I would definitely recommend that anyone in the retail industry, no matter what their experience level, would attend the National Next Generation Conference this summer in Atlanta.
I absolutely wouldn't miss it for anything.
2 lucky people will be going home tonight with complimentary passes to this year's Next Generation Conference. But if you don't win, you can always register online at www.icsc.org/2012 NGC.